They didn't have iPads back then.
Nothing.
Anyway, Brock and Trish, I'm just explaining to Summer how aliens built the pyramids. Not Egyptians. Anyway, but what we want to remember, you guys, is we want a dog that's equipment neutral. So you do have to not posture with the remote, and it's hard not to do that, but you need to say to yourself, I need to spend X amount of time actively using the remote to train, not having it as a last resort type of thing. You know, just to actively create a dynamic that once they get into that, you know, it's kind of a dynamic in motion stays in motion unless things happen to change that. But, you know, if I want an equipment neutral dog, because I saw this really weird video on YouTube where they were teaching this dog to walk into, yay, its pinch collar over and over and over again to get it used to it. And I said, if that's what it takes to get used to just getting it on, what does it take for it to get used to getting jerked on this thing? That was my thought. Am I wrong? Oh no, he was spending, you know, just a half hour saying, you know, princess, yay, yay. I said, good. God, we're past that point. Anyway, but that's what you want to think of.
God, we're
That's
past
That's me acting out my little plays when no one's around. I recorded my playing back for Summer. She's like,
When
no,
did you do that?
No, she goes, let's stick with the dog training for now, though, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Please. No more.
Because I tell her my dreams of going to L.A.
No more.
All right, but look, so, no, I did move to California before I never go back.
You did? How long did you live there?
That was that kennel I was telling you about where they made us do the throw chain. That's a whole other episode. All right,
Throw chain.
So I'm getting the collar on. The main thing is, and again, because it's a singular piece of equipment, I'm basically putting the leash on is what I'm doing. I want to right away be very delicate and deliberate. But my move once I put the leash on is this, you know, that I'm, but what I want, you know, again, is to create my pager leash. It isn't possible. I need to be able to guide the dog. Heel. Yay. 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 All right, now, and if you said, how did the leash guide it? Just by virtue of dropping. You know, and if you kept working with it, all right, and I just need her to go both ways now. I need her to go forward and back. Noah, yay. I want to make sure I've got that tongue heel. Heel. So she's very, very light on the leash, but we have to prepare Yella heel for the fact that any dog heel is going to make the leash tighter. All right, so it's just my hands heel. I pushed her back with the pair. I saved myself. Nilla, yay, yay, down. I saved myself with the pager right there. Good, yay. So if it's, you know, if she feels like, Nilla, heel, heel, heel. You know, if she felt like that pager was traveling through that leash, heel. So there's the pager, but then the leash is going down. You precious, precious angel. And I have put a reverse on her. Yeah. So, you know, she's looking at me, heel, down. So I'm just refining my heel. That isn't a correction, heel. I'm not saying, yay. I'm saying to myself, heel, heel. I'm saying to myself, I'm at the stage down where I'm refining the heel, not correcting the dog. So I'm going to put my foot on there. And if she goes, and I've got my nick on 0. And if I weren't going to use the nick on this dog, it would be, you know, by virtue of the recall at a distance. And, you know, and she's got an understanding, that's me. But that's what I want to think. I want to be able to move the dog around with the leash, but by virtue of the pager, because it's a pager leash.
Yay.
So when she, I didn't see her getting up, but if I would have hit the pager right when she got up. And I didn't tell Summer this, but the remote was lost last night.
Where was it?
No, it was upside down. I didn't see it.
Oh,
But we need to get like a lanyard or something to put on there, because that's why I didn't see it. It
Pretty
was just
colorful
black.
one.
I didn't see. I was looking
Yeah.
for like orange, and somehow it was like kind of like sitting like
I know.
this.
Can't we just order a bunch of
Yeah.
them, like some pretty ones?
Yay.
Oh, pretty colorful ones.
I forget. I went and I looked them up.
Bedazzle
somewhere, and
them.
oh, I know. I was going to buy some on Interpunk. They didn't have any.
Get some bedazzlers and bedazzle
All
them.
right. So what I want to think of though is that I can micro manipulate the dog, or that's what I'm looking to do, to be able to micro manipulate the dog within whatever area of this leash.
Yay. Yay.
Precious heel. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to be able to. Oh look, I'm rotary her right there. Oh, you precious angel. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to be able to micro move the dog around later without the leash, in that same proximity, within this proximity, to say I've really micro defined everything right within this area. All right, let me see if I can get her going backwards. Nilla. Heel.
Yay.
Whoops. Heel. So that would never be heel. That would never be a correction right there. I'll tell you why she's looking back like that though, because I do have the stronger pager on her every day. And I do down. I see an immediate, I don't want to say need, but application. You precious, precious dog. Let's see if I can get her to leg kick. But I need to manipulate her around from there. So if I said I have no, the only ability I have to move her would be to pull her with the leash. I say, oh, that's not good. All right, watch. Nilla, heel. Oh, you precious, precious angel. Nilla,
Yay.
heel. Down. And so my leash is caught. So I'm going to tell you what I do now when that happens. Oh, we just get rid of it. But I just want you to understand, again, if it's a pager leash and it still pages, well, the leash must still be there. I mean, you know, if we said Nilla,
Yay. Yay.
heel, that we were looking to create an invisible heel, heel,
Yay.
down. You precious angel. If I'm looking to create an invisible leash, I'll tell you that's the fastest way I can see to do it. I am going to get my nick though. Nilla.
Yay. Yay.
All right, so there's my turn.
Yay.
Down on the stick.
Yay.
Here's my turn. Here's my down. You precious. I'm going to pick her up. Nilla. Heel.
Yay.
A slight turn. Down. Precious angel. All right, Summer's signaling. We're running out of memory card. We're going to get more memory and we'll be right back and do the backwards.